Hello everyone, hello. How's everyone doing in this beautiful day? Falling. I don't know if there's a function for actually this I can just comment in FS. I want a function to simply FS get base here. Alright, I resolve. Hmm. 16 shot. No. No. Yeah, let's see. Console log. Alright. Oh, okay. I see the issue over here. Okay. Build slash on PTH equals split on slash PTH dot I want to remove the last element, so I'm gonna pop it and then we're gonna PTA join back if exists sync base path actually no, build slash base path mkdir sync build base path, and we're gonna recursive through it. Yeah, perfect. Now what we need to do is to update the way this is generated. First, I think that I'll start with commands to change how it's generated. And then I'm gonna simply... Yeah, I mean for real, to be fair, it's much easier to work like this because nothing works. I don't need to be stressed. And yeah, I can also downgrade the server to the last working version and work on that. Yeah, and bro, you're crazy. Okay, 2 seconds. Bro, you're crazy. Lord, I mean, it looks good. It really looks pretty decent. Okay, you know what? Let's focus on the beautiful I forgot how it's named. I mean, yeah. Nox output, command syntax. Okay. So you have 3 files. Over here it's gonna be doc slash... No. I'm wondering how shall I structure it? Because I have the SDK documentation. Now the problem is the following. How am I gonna structure it to be like per game? I'll show you in a moment. Oh no, don't worry, I'm keeping the stream up for quite some time. See ya. I'm wondering. Blue, shut up, please, thanks. Where? Over here. In menus, is it fixed? No. No, actually it's not here. Shut up. Uh, 2 seconds. Alright, let's get back to this. Yeah, this is okay. Now over here. Hold up. In DocGen, have this SDK CS2. Oh. Alright. So this genuinely is gonna kill me. Anyway, over here is gonna be SDK. The API gen. It's gonna be inside SDK. Key SDK. Alright. It's perfect. Now, I want the files that are coming for specific games to come in game SDK documentation. Over here, we're gonna have, for example, CS2, and inside CS2, okay, 2 seconds, I need to get SDK tools. How do I have? Alright, whatever. I don't need it. I don't need to do it anymore. Now, over here we need to add the additional docs, and that's it. Over here it's gonna be commands, convars, and commands, convars, types, and classes. No, I don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna wake up, Now, what icons should we use? I can take the ones from documentation itself. And the types are game types. index.json. We're gonna have convars. On convars, I don't know what icon I'm using currently. Hold up. Swift3 S2. S2. I don't want CS2 anymore. Because we're gonna move to be a Source 2 framework to support more games, not only CS2. EM types, okay. Convars. Commands. For commands we're using keyboard, and for classes we're using gear. All right. Perfect. It's gonna be interesting to add the documentation key sdk.cs2 value game sdk documentation cs2. Docs. Alright, perfect. Now it's also gonna parse this. Now okay, now I need to make the automation. Let's think, how should a page for docs look like? We're having this one, so we're gonna put this over here. Game SDK documentation slash process sieverts. What? Parse SDK. Game. CS2. Game. We're gonna have for each game now. CS2. Okay, I've seen what I need to see. Game to lowercase. Okay. CS2. tmp.game docs commands. And now I think that the generator page can be automatically made. That's what I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is automatically made. Okay, I am just talking to myself. To lowercase .json. Good. Now over here I'm gonna come into Swift and no need for documentation anymore. Over here tmp.game. tmp.game, this is gonna be, oh, original game original game. To parse it, it's gonna parse the convers, it's gonna make them into a documentation and write them down. Over here it's writing documentation. Okay, swiftly. Where's the issue? Over here. Data argument, an instance of object. Alright. So what I need to do is do JSON stringify. Alright, I need to get the current page or I don't know, anything. Take as an example and mold it. On what I need. This one needs to be here. And now let's just take this one. Okay, have the kind. The kind is gonna be I think they're both the same kind. Command syntax. Yeah, command. The title. Actually, wait, I'm gonna try to keep compatibility and not modify this one anymore. So it's name. Okay, that's much better. Name, it's gonna be the command name. Now it's gonna have a description, obviously. It's gonna have the arguments. It's gonna have the template no more needed and the flags. The flags are gonna be with a split. Games, it's gonna be tmp.game. Alright, game SDK documentation, commands, and voila. All the commands available in CS2. Perfect. Now, let's move. Actually, no, those are not commands, those are convers. I'm an idiot. Don't worry, convers. I'm just gonna take this and move up to commands. Is it commands? Yeah. This is gonna be, I think, one of the easiest steps in moving to C# and the new system for documentation. I have commands. And converse, perfect. Everything seems to be alright over here. Now the next thing that we need to do is the game events. Okay, I forgot about this one. Events. Innocent and cheerleader who babysits. I'm home, I'm alone, sending you on my phone. SDK types is code. So here code. Game events list. Okay. Let's get back to it. So now we let's see. Okay. Now I need to do is events. I'll take the event JSON from the core and just modify it. Idiots. In 32, in 32, 32, bool, 32, 32, float, 32 and 32. Perfect. This documentation, game events. Okay. Chiffon, rough talk. JSON stringify this one. Post event name. And yeah, it's okay. Now for event name, we're gonna have the processed event name. Over here it's gonna be game for the mode. The description is gonna be the comment post. Actually no, the comment. The arguments are gonna be params. Return void and games tmp.game. Okay, let's continue back on the game events journey. All right, let's see. Okay, over here I'm a complete idiot when I did this. Actually not, I was. And still am, who knows. Well, here spread it. Alright. And psychedelics remain taking for a ride. Okay, let's continue. We finished the game events. Now we're gonna do the types. Oh, alright. We have already the generator, which is good. Now here parent. Yeah, we have. So also in the new version we're gonna support class parenting, which is gonna be a good thing. Like for example, from subclasses to call class functions, to call parent class functions. Oh, it's gonna be interesting, the protobuf parser. Yeah, the protobuf parser will be an interesting journey to go through. Original. Okay. And the paths, yeah, I need to add them manually over here. Okay. So game events is alright. Nothing needs to be changed from over there. Okay. We're gonna put game. Yeah, everything stays over here, the output, the game, that classes and its types, and yeah. The strange part is gonna be how am I gonna process the protobuf files. I want to process them as JSON, and I don't know if there are libraries already for Node.js to do that. We'll find out. But until then, let's make the types. And after I'll make the protobuf and the SDK, like the classes, will be the last to worry about. Types. It's gonna be SDK, not TMP. Docs types enum. Alright, and let me get the type. Maybe I don't really wanna sleep alone. Okay, so we're having kind type. Name is gonna be enum name. Description game type, automatically generated game type from enum enum name. template is not needed anymore, and for values it's okay, I will assume. And the games will be CS2. Will be actually SDK, not game. Alright. And we need to also JSON stringify it. Expected end of input. Ah, okay. Types. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, protobuf parser, JavaScript, protobuf.js, protofile to JSON. npm JSON serializer. Root. It's gonna load the protofiles. Look for okay. Protos to JSON. Okay. I like this, I like this, I like this. But it's 6 years old. Shit. Dot proto parser. That's what I need. The proto parser. And to dump it as a JSON. Oh no. But it looks so bad. You're dangerous. I think no, because you create a message. Proto to JSON. Those are some old ass versions. Oh, 3 months ago. And collaborators is Google. Wombat. To be fair, give me this one. Okay, you're dangerous, dangerous. I'm craving that. Okay, so it can also be done programmatically. And it's a good thing. Then it can also be done programmatically. Protobufs. Oh, days. Okay, so I think that these ones are enough, because these ones are also in H2 SDK. Okay, let's continue. So I need to yarn add this one. And now I can rely on this one. Okay, these ones are fair. Input over here SDK.game. And over here I need to parse everything. Async function. Let's make everything async. For me. Yeah, I need to make each one of them async to be able to make this in the fashion that I need. This is done, this is done, and this is done. Alright, now everything can be added over here. Now over here we're gonna await it and yarn start. Alright, perfect, perfect. For now, it still works, which is a great thing. Now what we need to do is to process this. Node.js function callback with callback to async await. I want to somehow Node.js Promisify. Yeah. Const parse files equals to Promisify of the following function. Import main from over here. We're gonna Promisify it and parse protobuf. Now we're gonna console log its output of parse. The arguments are gonna be target JSON module and the path will be SDK.original game. Original game, perfect. And over here it's gonna be the same. Const path equals to this one. We're gonna put it over here, and let's see what the output is. Of course. Protobuf cheese. Oh, I also need to add this. Alright. And start it. Alright. Promise pending. Alright, fair. I'll wait. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's see how. The output is okay. I was thinking maybe there's another way for this to be printed. That one generates TypeScript, JSON. JSON. Let's keep just JSON. Let's see what it's gonna give us. Ah, another. Much better. Much better. It's actually a better thing to do with this one. Hello, mentor. Um, to update you on what I'm doing. Now I'm doing the generator for documentation for the game SDK, like to mold with the new version, and then I'm gonna make the generator for C#. But first I'm gonna make a generator for the, how can I call it? For the protobuf files. Bruh. I'm waiting for the people's vote. I'd rather let them vote and decide. And yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let's see. I'll get the first file. Cons protobuf. Hold on, what? What about the export functions? Because the current exports are working. JSON. And also break. Oh, nice. I forgot to JSON parse it. Okay, let's see. So I have the name. I also have this, and the default is -1. The types are good. That's a good thing. Now okay, so there are multiple things or protobuf types, enums, protobuf messages, also protobuf nested messages, and I don't see anything else that could go wrong over here. I think that each protobuf message, actually not message, each protobuf item needs to have its own page. And yeah. I mean, I'm not even sure how to detect if it's I mean, only values, because otherwise I can't detect if it has. Like I can't tell what is a type. That's what I'm trying to say. Nested. Over here I'm gonna make a protobuf. Read the file JS, export default function, default function read protobuf file, output. Over here it's gonna already be the parsed output, so const message items equals to output dot nested. If it's a collection of key values. All right. Const out equals to this, return out for const item data in next. Why am I trying to write Lua in JavaScript? Items. Have out of item equals to kind. It's gonna depend. No. Let's make determine protobuf kind JS. Protobuf kind data return data dot if data values, like if it contains data values, it's gonna be enum, else it's gonna be message. Kind of data. And now kind and now it will depend if out item dot kind equals to enum, then I can simply take dot values. Actually, yeah, I can simply set the values, data values, as if out of item dot kind equals to message, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need to get each field and set its type. Alright. Okay, anyway. Hold up, I forgot to do something. I try to stay as much as possible. Live working. Fields equals to this, and now for const field of object, how to define, oh, with field name data of object entries of that, actually dt, the data of fields, the fuck. Alright. I know you can be real, but to me you are. Out item fields, add field name, it's gonna be the type. Actually no, fields is gonna be an array. Push name field name, type it's gonna be dt type, and default it's gonna be dt options, it's gonna have options, then it's gonna have the default one. Otherwise undefined. Simply not add it. Protobuf. Alright. No find module. Interesting. Dodges. Termin protobuf kind. What? Why do I need to always add the dodges? Output, and hello, we have it. Float, uint32, booleans. Pretty daydream crazy. I think that I can remove the dot. I might say that I can, but I'm not so sure. And I don't want to assume. Actually, yeah, I can. Bytes. Yeah, I can leave it as bytes. Yeah, it's better to leave it as bytes. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's perfect how it is right now. Starts with dot, then split dot. No. Slice starting from 1. Otherwise the type. Let's see. Now it's gonna be way worse because I want to also make the var actually no, upload JSON of test slash path dot JSON equals to stringify the parsed okay. So this is why. I see. Data and exit 22. This one makes no sense. Where is it? Fields. If data fields equals to, yeah, if data fields, let's return unknown. As console log. Oh, it's extending those ones. All right. I see. I see. So what now if it has nested? Wait. If out item kind nested message, and if it has nested, because other things I don't see. Yeah, only that nested one. And receive data nested. Return write file sync output JSON. I'm gonna put the whole data in it. JSON stringify null m4. Oh. I'm not the one to fix Metamod, thank you. There are already others which are doing this. Why is Google over here? Has no sense. If item is Google, continue. Thank you. Are you for real? Only the Google one still has this? Dun, 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 dun. She got me like, it's getting harder cause it's getting harder to breathe. Okay, so halfway through this we have the parser. Has nested. Okay. Let's see. What do we need to do? Your eyes. Let's see. So we have the values over here, everything's alright, same for over here. Those ones are okay. This one is okay. I need to somehow make these types in documentation. Okay. No, because, for example, wait, let me think of an example for triple equal. Sometimes, depending on the compiler, it also converts 6, and with double equals it makes it 6. And the triple equals also checks the types to see if they're matching. Let me test. Look, over here the 6 string is equal to 6 the number, and if we triple equal, we're gonna also have the type check, because the V8 engine does its own parsing of the elements. Let's see. So those are never equal. My fit ripple still not. Yeah, it's automatically parsing the values from strings. That's why that was the difference, and I don't really use triple equals because I'm not so used to it, and I somehow know my code good enough to not need it. No, look. Protobuf is like I'm using JavaScript to parse protocol files to JSONs. That's not the problem. Plus over here I know that the kind is always gonna be these 4 values, and I can always rely on only 2 equals. And that conversion is done only for numbers, from what I've seen. Yeah. I'm trying now to find oh, okay, here we go. So we have nested protobuf message. We can do something like this. Okay, we get the fields, we set the fields, and we also parse the nested ones. We're gonna get the JSON, const nested messages are gonna be this. We're gonna get the JSON. I want to, for const key of object keys, let new messages, object keys of this one. We're gonna make new messages of the old key, the item, dot the current one, and it's gonna generate it, and the type is over here is gonna be equal to the one over here. It's gonna be the nested messages of key. And now in out, TypeScript I'm using for the web, so that's not a valid use case. Yeah, only for web, because it's just faster for me to develop directly in vanilla.js, as I don't need to do sometimes the casts and so on. As for example, over here I need to always set the record of string any, and I don't want to always make this. Even though I know that I can put any, but I just don't want to add types anymore. And I know the type can be inferred from the return of the object, yet still. I just don't... Yeah, I know, I also had projects in TypeScript. I'm still having them, like the new website for Swiftly. The current one is on TypeScript. And yeah, for this use case, it's just faster for me to develop in JavaScript. I always have time in future to simply, when it reaches a final state, to simply convert them how I want. Out equals to new messages and out. Yeah. And I think it's okay to assume that it will not, and it did. Let's just hope that it's gonna be alright. It should work. Yeah, it works. Now let's in build test. Have enums. Yeah, seems okay overall. Look over here, we have the set scene object generic flag, and it's already a message, which is a good thing. So I've managed to parse the protobuf files. Alright, now I need to make documentation based on that. I don't want it anymore. It's a mess, yet I like it, because I think that I'm gonna be the only one to add on the documentation the protobuf files. And after, I want to also add the entities to the documentation with its outputs and inputs. That's gonna be an interesting thing to do, because I already know where the entities items are overall, like in csgo.fgd. And output, yeah, I already have it over here. We have some functions. Actually no, those are properties, not functions. Have the entity over here and have the output over here, and we have also the inputs. It's gonna be interesting to keep everything in one place. It's gonna be interesting to add them, to be fair, yeah. Because from FGDs I can easily make documentation. Even though I've seen that there's a website trying to make the documentation for source 2. Source 2, hold up, let me look in history. Source 2. Yeah, source2.wiki. Or am I crazy? Entities. Yeah, everything is over here. Half-Life Alyx. And for example, for CS2, no. What do we have? View mod. Okay, so it's automatically updated. Game Counter-Strike 2. Let's get to what? Probe dynamic override. Yeah, it has the key values and it has the I can simply link to it. Yeah, because it's because I'm not required to do this anymore. Even though I can do it and keep everything updated. Yet they're gonna have more over here. They're gonna have more documentation related to modding and so on. We'll see. I'll add it to my to-do list. My internal one. Okay, and never mind, let's not focus on that. We need to make protobuf. Const parsed file equals to this. So over here, we're gonna have the keys. Let's make in the documentation, the category, protobuf, and now index.json. The more tricky part will be for me when I need to make the view of the protobuf file. Protobuf. And over here, message. Actually, no. Bubble. I think bubble is good. Font awesome. Either bubble or chat bubble. You know, the one with, hold up, bubble. Actually the comment one looks okay. I wanted the one which is like with a box. Like same thing, but this is a box. Even though this looks okay. Comment. Alright. Let's see. Protobuf's messages. Protobuf messages. Okay. These are parts of files, and now I need to upload JSON to the following path. Game SDK documentation slash sdk.game slash docs slash protobufs protobuf slash, and now for const message item of object item data of object entries parsed file. We have over here the item to lowercase .json, and we also have here JSON stringify. And let's see how many items are over there, because I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. I'm genuinely scared. My database is gonna cry. Why is it gonna cry? Because every single page is an entry in the database, and database keeps the markdown. Alright. Now, what kind is gonna be protobuf? What it's returning now is the question. And it's returning for enums values. It's okay, it's like the types one. Yeah, it's okay. Name is gonna be item. Name is gonna be item. I don't have a description to put to this. Alright. What do we have over here? Oh, okay, I can... To simply not do any more work, I can put the data. Games, it's gonna be executed game. And that's it. I think that I managed to make the protobuf files. We'll see now. Okay, let's test it out. Bidirectional values game. Okay. Kind enum. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, now it's okay. Fields name and its type, its name, the game, and the protobuf. Okay, this is perfect. I did not expect it to be done this fast. And now what we need to do is simply remove the documentation from over here. And the next one, and the worst one, is gonna be this one. This is gonna be the worst one to make the converter. Unfortunately. Like, to make the convert to the new documentation style. Whew. Last one standing. Let's see if we covered everything else. Commands is over here, converts over here, events it is, protobuf and types. Yeah, now the classes. Alright. Let's see. So it's in docs classes. Docs classes, I need to do it. Okay. Where do I need to edit? Over here. And the string u32. Oh. Ah, shit. Why do I have std string? This is the worst one because it's made so generic that I can't even fathom to work with. Properties type. Thanks for the type. It's not like I can do anything to it. Functions to, and what I need to edit is over here, the custom functions. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one to edit. Alright, let's see. Let me check something. I think that I don't know what. Actually, let me just get a class. Docs, actually no. Let me steal from the classes in SDK. Let's start first with get pawn. Okay. Name, get pawn, return C base. And arguments is gonna be empty. Okay. See skeleton instance. Entity index. This is gonna be an int 32. Over here we have more C attribute list. Have a return void. You have a key string, a value number. Now we have more to do. C base entity, we have emit sound. We have this, return void, yada yada yada. Let's see the emit sound, how it's having its arguments. As floats. Float. Emit sound from entity. Which is still a float. The take damage is gonna be having these ones and return void. Now over here is gonna be SDK class optional. Well, here we have damage types and the damage is a float. Good. Now original rules changed. We have the E handle. We have the spawn. There's gonna be an optional synthetic values. Wait, hold up. Keys. Next one is gonna be a void. Have now an accept input. Strings entity instance output ID into 32. Perfect. Get class name. String. Get vdata with subclass. Perfect. And now teleport. Which even I forgot to update. It's info. Teleport void position vector angle q angle optional and velocity vector, and done with C-base entity. And now C-base model entity name. arguments and return key string value val value. That's the best one I've seen so far. uint64 set or add attribute float number. Okay. Girl, you're not the only one. Well, don't involve around you. Girl, you're not the only one. Model string. Alright, and set solid type, which is gonna be solid type of int32, because that's the solid type. Actually even closer to int8. Alright. Have this one, which is okay. Float. Alright. So it's solved over there with the functions. Now wait, over here. Actually, hold up. Let me think. Found a way out. No, I don't need. I'm not accepting anything from gambling companies. In case opening is gambling. My mind of stone. All right. uint8, int32, uint64, uint32, uint16, int8, float, int16, double. Perfect. Over here it's okay. Let's say per se const path equals to game SDK documentation cs2 docs classes slash over here .json. All right. Shock me like you hate me, but you love me. Let's take a documentation of path equals to games ask.game. The functions are gonna be the custom functions. Okay. Let me check again the constructor arguments. PTR or class, SK class or string. The description, I don't know what description to even use, so it's gonna be empty. The name is gonna be class name. It's gonna be inside SDK, so it's okay. And the world in my hands. Properties is gonna be empty. Perfect. This one is gonna hurt me so much. The hard part will be the properties to make, because for example, it has, I don't know how to say it, it has C-style arrays and some types. Stacker. Anyway, let's see. Constructor. It's gonna return class name. I need to comment this one, and I'm gonna make these ones. Dot push is name is valid. Let's see. Over here, return string to ptr, and I think it's enough. Those are the... okay, I don't need to touch these ones. But I can use them to generate the properties over here. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna use this one so much. Because why? It's simply a hassle to keep these ones over here. So yoink. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make the over there the items. Okay. Now I need to make the properties and I'm done. Okay. Includes everything. Oh, okay. But that's just for enums. What if there are, I don't know. I don't think there is anything with int32 underline t. Game tracking CS2. On int32t. Yeah, it's just that enums. So I'm basically saved. Alright, that seems to work fine. And now let's make const dt map int 8. These ones I can simply copy paste most of them. Alright, dt map. This is gonna be a depends. This one I don't need to handle. For suited string token. Okay, now there are the complicated ones. How am I handling C util string token? It's a... Come on, IntelliSense, work! The IntelliSense does not even wanna work. Doesn't even wanna work. Like, why? Class int32. String empty Actually, you know what? Let me make another one of these and split it. And I'll just delete from the current ones until where? For 14. Parent. Okay, SDK C handle empty. For QAngle empty. Entity index. Much better. Actually, much better, but not for me. This is a raw list. Okay, so it's int32 array, string array. One, two, and three. Uint 32. Empty and empty. And now here we go. 1, 2. Actually only one. Me 32. Wait, what? The fuck? Strange. But doesn't matter anymore. Float and float. Double. Color. Q angle vector. 2D 4D. Okay. Now inside documentation page, actually the path needs to be over here again, but I need to put over here SDK game. Alright, the path dot properties push. Now I need to make the properties. Let me get an example of over here. Perfect. Now, perfect. Now I need to put over here the field, the DT map of generated wait type, not type map. Okay, so it's a dot type. Alright. dt map of generated dot type, and now generated dot. The thing now is with the writable. Obviously not all of them are writable, but I think that the ones which are having the star are not writable. Dun dun. If you even say don't fake it. Generated type. Actually no, those ones are not empty. And ins pointer, field data type. So if it's not empty and it doesn't have in its original data type the pointer and overseas C handle. Okay. Alright. Now we need to put the parent. The type is gonna be this one, and writable is gonna be obviously false. Now types map of parent. Okay, seems perfectly fine by me. Over here I will need to address this, because for example class name, so it has the class name, so I can do something like yeah, I can do it. So it has a class name, it's gonna be this. If this is empty, then it's gonna be this, otherwise it's gonna be dt map of generated, and voila. I think pretty much done with the configuration. Null and 4. Let's rerun this and see. C base. I want C base player controller. CCS, CSGO, C collision, C base. Player controller. C base player pawn and no writable. Perfect. Everything is so fine now. I can always just... I don't even need this anymore. I can comment it. Go away. And now... I can always create this. Source to SDK changes. OctoKit, whatever. Actually, yeah, this one is okay. To keep it over here outside of the scope. And over here I can always do a for loop to make everything. Yeah, perfect. Source to update. Perfect. I have nothing more to say. Update, automation, new version, docs version, echo test, GPG clear sign, hold up. All right. Now everything is okay. I finished with the automation. Now, what I need to do is the pages in the documentation generator, but I will do them later today, because now I want to take a break and to also eat something. So thank you guys for watching this live. I hope it was entertaining for the ones who watched, probably none. But yeah, we'll see you next time, I guess. Probably later. Bye bye.